In the previous video, we focused on 7 Disventure camp characters with some of the worst qualities. However, in this video, we are going to do the opposite thing. In this video, we are going to focus on 7 Disventure camp characters who showed some of the really good qualities, and we are going to do it in a really interesting style. I bet that most of you at least once heard before about the 7 human souls from Undertale, souls that represent different colors, different things, and different meanings behind. So in this video, we are going to associate 7 human souls with 7 different Disventure Camp characters. Let's start this video off with the soul of patience. And I feel like the contestant who can be the most associated with this human soul is Tom. Now you may be wondering, if he was added in the previous video about 7 sins as Disventure Camp characters, what does he have to do in this video? Well, let me just say that villains consider him as a threat for a reason. It's not just about the fact that so far Tom is physically the strongest contestant in the entire series. It's also about the fact that he's really good, really patient, and really chill during the challenges. His chillness and patience can be doubted when it comes to All-Stars. However, there's no doubt that Tom was really chill and patient, at least in Season 1. Patience is a quality that can come in clutch, especially while being a spy, a policeman, or etc. Now, Tom works as a police officer, so he really needs to be patient with his job, and he's actually really successful at it. Next up, we have the Orange Soul, the soul of bravery. And I feel like none other contestant fits this quality better than Miriam. Now, Miriam is an absolute savage character, and her bravery is one of the few reasons why she was able to cement herself as one of the best contestants in the entire series. Miriam is never afraid of what she thinks, she's never afraid of what she does, and she's never afraid to try new stuff. In Season 1, she was 72 years old, and as someone who is that old, she pulled off a lot of incredible stunts, movements, and strategic ideas. Although she didn't have the most screen time in the All-Stars, but she was again really fun to watch. Here she also pulled some incredible movements and ideas, and the fact that she didn't care about her health issues and came to participate in All-Stars speaks for itself. What makes this even funnier is the fact that people predicted Miriam leaving because of her health issues, and when it came to the comeback challenge, people actually predicted her potential death. However, she didn't just leave in style, and after the comeback challenge, she also gave one of the most heartwarming moments of the season with Jake and Ashley. So yeah, I think Miriam is a really interesting and brave woman who can also lose her cool when the right moment comes. However, we definitely cannot say that about the next soul, which symbolizes a very humble quality. That's right, I'm talking about the blue soul, the soul of integrity. And I feel like the contestant who is the most associated with this soul is Tess. Tess is actually a really self-collected and humble person. Her buff eliminations were made on a really high note with grace and composure. I am not mad at Gabby for doing that to Tess, I am just mad at creators for wasting her potential like that. And honestly, if you ask for my personal opinion, watching Tess in the season 2 was more interesting than watching her in All Stars. Now people, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Tess is a bad character. In fact, I really like Tess. However, I'm just saying that with a character like her, more stuff could be done. And this one may sound out of context, but I think if there ever will be a fan game about the Blue Soul of Integrity, she shall definitely play the main hero, cause I definitely imagine her wearing an old tutu and ballet shoes. Anyways, let's get to the next soul now, the soul of perseverance, the pink soul. I feel like the contestant who is the most associated with this soul is Fiore. She might not be the strongest or the fastest, or she might not be trying super hard, but as someone who was 6 years old in the season 1, she was able to mess with minds of a lot of people and outplay them. Her strategic game and creativity often came in handy for her in season 1, so there is no surprise why she made it to the finals. Her creativity also came in handy sometimes in the All-Stars. Because of that, she almost won the comeback challenge and she almost made it back to the game. So yeah, I think perseverance is a quality that helped Fiore find the way out of nearly any situation that so far happened to her. Fiore may not be the kindest contestant ever, however, we definitely can say that about the contestant who is associated with our next human soul, the green soul, the soul of kindness. And I feel like the most of you will agree with me on this one, because I feel like the contestant who can be the most associated with the soul of kindness is Rosa Maria. Rosa Maria is the highest ranked contestant to not make it to the All-Stars. In fact, she made it to the top 5, which is actually really good if you ask me. But yeah, in a way somehow similar to elimination of Tess, she was also eliminated in a really graceful style. At time, Rosa was a big fan favorite. Everyone was hoping for her to make it all the way up to the finale. However, let's just say, her kindness became so strong that at some point it turned into her main weakness. And now let's remember some of the stuff that Rosa did in her season. She helped Lake and Maggie with their insecurities. She showed some kindness towards Hunter in the episode 10, and in the final challenge, she helped James and Rhea, who made her look absolutely dirty in the episode 10, especially Rhea, who literally framed her then. So yeah, I think the fact that Rosa decided to help Rhea in the final challenge after what she did to her speaks a lot for itself. And the contestant who is associated with the next human soul is in a way pretty similar to Rosa. Now it's time to talk about the contestant who is associated with the yellow soul, soul of justice. And I feel like, again, most of you will agree with me on this pick, because for this soul, I found that the most associated contestant is Ashley. Basically, I think Ashley is a mixture of Margot Robbie from Barbie movie and Clover from Undertale Yellow. The only thing she misses is some sort of gun or whatever. Now, Ashley is a character who wanted to make it all fair and right for everyone. That doesn't exactly shape her as a hero, because to achieve the perfect justice you need some honest day's work. However, for example, her mini arc of being a mother for Jake and Allie just proves my words. So yeah, I think Ashley will always be loved by the community. I have no doubt that she will always be remembered for showing her good qualities. But now it's time to talk about the last and the most interesting human soul of this video, the red soul, soul of determination. Now, I had some hard times by trying to understand which contestant is the most associated with this human soul. However, after some thinking, I understood that the contestant who can be the most associated with this human soul is Ellie. It was initially supposed to be between Ellie and Fiore. However, after thinking some time, I understood that Ellie was more determined than Fiore, because she's the one who really needed to win that money. Ellie is a character that is surrounded by mixed opinions from the fans. And she is actually living a really poor life because she has to work at 2 jobs to pay for her education at college. And actually she got a really creative personality, and although her positive sides are lacking, she's also a really hardworking person. During her pretty small screen time in All Stars, she managed to have some really funny, really creative, and really smart moments. And although she didn't win the challenges in the best way, hey now, win counts as a win, right? Also, with the determination she got, she could absolutely win the season 1 if she didn't get blindsided by the Miriam in a really brutal way, if you ask me. If you want to know about my personal opinion about Ellie, then let me just say, I really love Ellie. She's awesome and she's really definitely underrated by our community. And I feel like she deserves like better attention from the fans because she's one of the few Disventure Camp contestants who can be capable of literally anything. And this is pretty much it for this video. I have nothing more to add to this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to press the like button under this video. And I will see you guys in the next one.